Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the very first game of the season. We are the MSU Grizzlies, and tonight we are going up against SWOCC. Now, this is the very first game of the premier season tonight, and we are starting it off on Lijiang Tower. Looking absolutely amazing here. Right now, both teams are currently selecting their players, so until then, their heroes, and we will go see who is who very soon. So it looks like our beautiful Grizzlies are going to be starting it off on yellow team. Now, it doesn't really matter which side you're on for this game mode. Let me go ahead and get some free cam going here so we can see who all is in the spawn room for the Grizzlies. So this Lijiang Tower, this map is known as a control map. The objective of this is both teams will run to the very center of the map, as we will begin seeing momentarily. Both teams will have to fight over a central objective, and whoever holds the point up to 100% time will gain 1 point to their name. Looks like they're all duking it out up here in one of the control centers. Looks like we got Rad on Junker Queen right now, going in, getting some bites with his axe and his knife right here. Hitting a beautiful axe swing on that Baptiste. Looks like Jimmy Buckets takes down a Bastion right there. However, Royall on Baptiste and Rad both go down right there. That is not good. It's like Bloo and Jimmy Buckets sitting up here currently. Looks like they're currently getting pushed by the Symmetra and the Reinhardt from SWOCC. And SWOCC has not fully captured the point yet, as Shully goes down and Bloo both go down. And it looks like SWOCC is finally attempting to capture this point and gain the first points of the match. Looks like a little bit of passive play right here for the Grizzlies as they try to group up and take this as a solid 5v5. So with SWOCC currently in the lead, it looks like the Grizzlies are getting ready to go for a push, and it looks like they are currently going in. Looking through the eyes of Bloo right here on Genji. Let's see what he is up to. Looks like the Grizzlies are currently in the process of capturing this point as SWOCC goes ahead and contests. Bastion goes into turret mode and starts trying to do their best to absolutely mow down the Grizzlies, and it looks like it works. Shully does go down on the Grizzlies side, but the Bastion from SWOCC does go down as well. And it looks like a crazy ultimate from the Reinhardt from SWOCC takes out Royall immediately, and the Symmetra and the Bastion from SWOCC were able to take out Jimmy Buckets and Rad. Looks like the Grizzlies are trying to push in once more. The score is currently 63% to 0%. Looks like a Symmetra ult from SWOCC goes down in the middle, stopping any kind of projectiles to go through that barrier. As she begins placing down some more turrets in order to catch the Grizzlies by surprise with a little bit of damage. Looks like a lot is about to go down right here. I do see multiple ults ready. One from Bloo, one from Royall right here. Looks like a Dragon Blade from Bloo going in right now, looking great. Bloo does go down, however. A beautiful ultimate from Rad. Looks like Jimmy Buckets takes one down with his tactical visor. Rad gets another. Oh my. And it looks like the point now belongs to the Grizzlies. That is absolutely beautiful. Good job to the Grizzlies right here. I am liking what I am seeing. Looks like SWOCC is already using their Bastion ultimate right there. But the Baptiste from Grizzlies was able to jump out of the way. Looks like the Reinhardt from SWOCC is currently just sitting inside the point contesting it right now. However, SWOCC will have to fully capture this point in order to stop the Grizzlies from earning time and earning points. Looks like SWOCC is trying to back up right here. Looks like Bloo has switched over to Sombra. It looks like Rad goes down right there to the Symmetra. That is not very good. The Grizzlies losing their tank. A hammer down right there, and it looks like Shully goes down, and so does Jimmy Buckets. And Royall goes down as well. It is Bloo still alive here, even though he is only Sombra. Looks like SWOCC has the point back. Looks like Bloo is about to contest to bring it into overtime. Shully comes in with a beautiful beat drop, giving the Grizzlies a bunch of extra health. Looks like Shully goes down right there to the opposing Reinhardt, and it looks like a beat and a Symmetra wall from SWOCC goes down as well. Blue, Rad, and Shully both going down on the side of the Grizzlies. Looks like Jimmy Buckets and Royall are being pushed out of the point, and the point goes to SWOCC, making the first game 1-0. Alright, as we move into the next round, I'm going to go ahead and explain that this is a first to 3 in this first game. Sorry, best of 3 in this first game. We are still on the exact same map, just a slightly different iteration. The rules still are the same. Both teams have to converge on the central point that you see right here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the team comp for the Grizzlies right now. Alright, I am seeing Blue on Bastion, Shully on Lucio, I see Rad on Orisa, Royall on Baptiste, and Jimmy Buckets on Symmetra. Looks like they're going to be going for a teleportation strat right into the heart of this map in Lijiang Tower. The Grizzlies have to win these next 2 rounds in order to take home the first match of the night. Looks like the teleportation does not go as planned. Jimmy Buckets accidentally misclicking right there. And it looks like the SWOCC has already done the exact same thing that the Grizzlies were planning to do, and they landed directly inside of the point and are already defending that point. Looks like Blue is getting taken a hold of by that Reinhardt in a pin, but a lamp goes down, but it does not quite save Royall, Blue, or Rad. It looks like Shully is getting chased off the map as well, and that is a team elimination. And the point is now fully being captured by SWOCC. Looks like Blue has switched over to Pharah right here. However, I'm slightly confused as to why they haven't picked a Mercy to go alongside that. Looks like a lot of fighting going on right here as we take an aerial perspective. Blue gets an elimination on the Symmetra, but Blue also goes down to the opposing Baptiste. I'm going to go see what's going on over here. See what's happening. It has been, I do apologize, it has been a very long time since I've been able to control the Overwatch 2 spectator mode, so I'm getting very confused trying to switch between players. Looks like a big Symmetra wall from Jimmy Buckets goes down. He's able to take out one of the lamps. However, Rad does get one elimination right there. Looking great. Like Shully going in right now. Getting a beautiful boop. But a hammer down from the opposing Reinhardt. And a beautiful boop from Shully. Oh my, Shully. Oh my, he gets a beautiful triple boop and sends 3 of the SWOCC players off the map, causing them to all get eliminated at the exact same time, stopping the points at 59% for the SWOCC team. The Grizzlies are now in control of the points, and it looks like we got Blue coming on back. It looks like they have switched from Reinhardt over to Pharah. Ready to see what's about to go down right here. I'm about to look through the eyes of Rad here momentarily, as he does have his Orisa ultimate ready, hitting a beautiful javelin. And it looks like an ultimate. Two ultimates right there. Blue getting a triple elimination before finally getting taken out by the opposing Zarya from SWOCC. And it looks like they have driven off SWOCC once more. Blue saving that push with that amazing Pharah ultimate, getting a nasty triple elimination. Looks like SWOCC is trying to go back through White Room over here, attempting to get inside of the point. Let's look through the eyes of Rad once more right here. I want to see how well this ultimate's about to go. It looks like he's taking a lot of damage, and that damage goes off. However, Blue gets one elimination as Rad goes down. 2 ultimates from either side go in. Looks like Blue gets taken out by the opposing Sojourn from SWOCC. Looks like the point is still being contested by Shully on Lucio over here, jumping in and out of the point, stopping SWOCC from being able to capture the point, but it looks like, to his chagrin, he was not able to keep the point. The Grizzlies are still in control of the point at 85% currently. Rad still has his ultimate ready, his Terra Surge, and it looks like he goes in for the Terra Surge, and goes down, gets 2 eliminations, almost 3 right there. Rad, brother, that was so beautiful. However, SWOCC does now have control of this point. A Bastion ultimate from Blue goes down, however, does not claim any victims, and his Zarya gravity shot goes in right there, claiming 2 victims from the Grizzlies. Got Jimmy Buckets on Symmetra right here, going in with his level 3 laser right here, but sadly gets taken out when Shully is getting eliminations right here as well. Rad is now back in the fight, and as I say that, Rad gets dropped as well. Shully is trying his best to stay alive right now. This game is so very close. We got Bloo on Tracer doing his best to stay alive. Looks like it is now in overtime for SWOCC, so the Grizzlies have to capture this point. The Grizzlies are not able to get off of this point, or they are going to lose this round, and the score will be 1-0 for the night. Looks like Blue's getting a lot of damage done right here. Putting a stick down, however, doesn't quite get an elimination with that. Looks like a lot of the Grizzlies are in here, but not enough. Looks like Rad has come in and has gone into ball, looking good, trying to stay alive. An ultimate from Shully comes down. Not Shully, I do apologize. And it looks like the point goes to SWOCC, meaning that the Grizzlies have lost the first game of the night. Let's go ahead and take a look to see who the play of the game is going to go to. And it looks like the play of the game goes to our main man, Shully, on Lucio. You have to absolutely love it. All right, we're going to get ready to go into game number 2 of the night. We're going to be taking them on 1-0, Grizzlies versus SWOCC. I hope to see you all again very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game number 2 of the night. This is the Overwatch 2 Premier Series. This is our first game here at the MSU Grizzlies. And tonight, we are going up against the SWOCC Lakers. Now, it is currently 1-0 right now in favor of the Lakers. However, it is game number 2, and it is a first-to-3 format. So that means there's still a lot of games left. We're taking this fight over to Kings Row. Now, Kings Row is a hybrid map. If you're unfamiliar with what hybrid means, it means that the attacking team has to capture a point. The point being this massive blue rectangle right here. Once they capture a point, a payload about the shape of this car will come out of this doorway, and the attackers will have to take it along this path here that you see marked by the blue arrows. It is up to the defending team, you guessed it, to stop that from happening, as they are defending. So it looks like the Grizzlies, the yellow team over here, are taking the attack route first. Looks like we have Dyer. We have switched out Dyer for Rad, our resident Junker Queen Menace. We have Jimmy Buckets on Reaper with Bloo on Junkrat, Royall on Baptiste, and Shully on Lucio. Starting the push off, we got Dyer right here, using the San Francisco shock skin. Looks like the Lakers have already locked this point down. Looks like a lot of callouts are going on right now. Oh, and a big axe from Dyer right there. Looks like a lot going down. Using his melee to proc a little bit of healing over a few seconds. Looks like Dyer and Jimmy Buckets are absolutely cranking into this team. The Ana is the only one left alive up on the top. Jimmy Buckets going up there to finish the work, but sadly gets slept. I am attaching to everyone but the people I want to attach to right now. And it looks like the first point is going to be going to the Grizzlies. So with 1 point on their side and the capture point has been taken, they now have to escort this payload, as you can see, coming out of this garage right here. They must take it all the way to the defender's side of the map. A lot of damage being traded right here between two teams. Looks like a lot of ultimate charges being built. I'm seeing Blue has switched over to Ash over here, getting a little bit of healing. Trying to hit some shots right here and gets taken out by the Pharah. I was not expecting that. We got Jimmy Buckets running in right now on Reaper, getting taken out by the Bastion. But this point is still moving in the Grizzlies' favor. Right, we got Dyer cranking his ultimate right there. Absolutely beautiful. Getting a little bit of a bite on the Lucio. Taking him out as well. Getting a little bit of healing from that knife. Going back in for another axe swing. Proccing a lot of bleed effects. Looks like a Terra Surge from the opposing Orisa goes down, but no victims claimed for the Lakers. Shully going in, getting a large hit. However, gets taken out by the turret mode of the Bastion from the Lakers. Looks like a Baptiste window is now up, amplifying the damage that the Lakers are putting out. Looks like Jimmy Buckets has his ultimate ready. Dyer taking down the Bastion, and a beat drop from the opposing Lucio from the Lakers goes down as well, giving them a bunch of extra health and allowing them to survive whatever the Grizzlies were throwing at them. Looks like I'm going to be spectating Mr. Jimmy Buckets right here, who happens to have his Death Blossom. And if you're unfamiliar with what Death Blossom is, Reaper begins spinning and shooting his shotguns in every direction, decimating everyone around him. However, it looks like he does have to back up as the Pharah from the Lakers was able to claim 2 victims on the side of the Grizzlies. Looks like Dyer's trying to toss his knife in there to proc a little bit of healing onto his side. Seeing a lot of damage going in right now. Looks like Jimmy Buckets and Shully both have their ultimates ready. I'm assuming that when Jimmy Buckets does go for that Death Blossom, looks like he's going for it right now, getting 3 eliminations. Dyer getting a 4th, Dyer getting the 5th. That was a beautiful team elimination from the Grizzlies right there. 3 minutes left on the clock, about to hit the 2nd checkpoint. Feeling good. The Grizzlies are looking great on Kings Row attack right now. I'm going to go spectate Mr. Blue up here. Lots of damage going down. It looks like Blue does have Bob hitting a beautiful dynamite toss right there, putting some burn effects onto lots of the Lakers. Looks like he may go for Bob right now. He sees all of them grouped up. He does not go for Bob, rather getting the health pack to stay alive for his team. Puts Bob out. Let's see what Bob is going for right now. Blue getting a beautiful elimination with Dyer running in with his ultimate. Blue getting 2. Dyer getting 1, Jimmy Buckets getting 1, and Royall getting 1. And it looks like that is another team wipe from the Grizzlies right there. Absolutely running through the Lakers right now, doing a great job getting these ults working together and putting them out at great times. Looks like the Lakers have swapped over to Reaper themselves and to Zarya now. Looks like a lot of the Grizzlies are now up here contesting this top area, contesting height. Looks like a Pharah ultimate right there. Tears into the Grizzlies, taking out only Shully. Looks like Blue maybe off the map. He is not off the map, but he is in trouble. Behind enemy lines right now. Looks like the Grizzlies have backed up to try to regroup right here. Looks like the only ult on the Lakers side is from Lucio. Blue gets a nasty elimination on the Pharah, flying around in the air. And it looks like Shully places his ult down, and so does the Lucio from the Lakers. 2 beat drops at the exact same time. One in retaliation to the other. Lots of damage being traded right here. Blue and Royall up on the top using their ranged attacks. Dyer going in. Dyer taking out Lucio. Both of these supports. Jimmy Buckets diffing the Reaper. Blue taking out the Zarya, and it looks like this point is closing in. The Cassidy goes down from the Lakers, and it looks like this point is closing in. The Lakers are going to have to jump on point right now, or they are not going to contest. And the Grizzlies, oh, is 1.1 meters away. And oh no, it looks like the tank, the wrecking ball from the Lakers side has thrown and has dived into the abyss down below. Lots of eliminations from the Grizzlies right there. Sends them through round 1 with a beautiful 3-0 start. Now, we are going to be switching sides, meaning that the Grizzlies are going to be the ones defending, while the SWOCC Lakers, are going to be attacking. And I also do want to point out, I've been watching chat this whole time. If you're unfamiliar with what's going on in chat, or if you haven't tuned into our streams before, we happen to have a small group known as the Overwatch Moms, where a bunch of the moms from our Overwatch team hop into chat and are just such a vibe, having a great time chilling in chat. Looks like the round is about to start as both teams are picking their heroes. Looks like a small team comp change. Blue switching from Ashe over to Mei. I have a very good idea on what he's about to do here. It looks like what's going on with the Lakers over here. Looks like they've switched over to Diva, Tracer, Moira, and Kiriko with a Reaper from last round. I'm ready to see what they're going to do with this team comp, because I have a pretty good feeling of what Blue is going to be pulling on Mei right here. Looks like he's looking through the grates up here, seeing if there's going to be a sniper above, but however, there is none. Getting the wall ready, I like it. As soon as the tank or one of the other players from SWOCC is going to come through here, they are immediately going to wall them off, and it looks like because they are D.Va, they were able to get out. Then I am just kidding. I just lied to everybody. That D.Va was not able to get out. Jimmy Buckets and Dyer running in and ripping through the Lakers right now. Bloo getting a double, Dyer getting 3. Oh my. I think that was the fastest team kill of my life. Oh my. If that wasn't beautiful, I don't know what is. Looks like Blue is going to go for this strat once more. It would definitely be a good idea for Happy Ramen from the Lakers to stay on D.Va and or Winston, being able to move out of that, however they are getting slowed down. Lots of shots being traded right here, looking good. Lots of health going down on the other team right here. Blue and Jimmy Buckets getting a little bit low. I'm not liking that. Gonna look through the eyes of Dyer real fast, building his ult charge up to 75%. Up to 80% now, getting a little bit of healing from that knife throw. Looks like Shully's in a little bit of trouble, but Dyer hits the shout to give him some extra healing and a little bit of a speed boost to get out of danger. Alright, and it looks like a coalescence from the Lakers goes through, capturing 1/3, and it looks like Dyer runs in, solo ulting this D.Va, and it looks like that D.Va just gets cleansed by her Kiriko. Blue goes down, Royall goes down, but Dyer gets an elimination. Looks like a D.Va ultimate right there, takes out Jimmy Buckets. The point has been captured halfway by the Lakers right now. Lakers are looking pretty strong, sitting on this point right now. I'm not sure if the Grizzlies can contest, and they cannot. Dyer is stuck inside of enemy lines right here. He might just try not to stagger and just let himself get eliminated so he could be back with his team quicker. So now that the point has been captured by the Lakers, it looks like the soldier, not the soldier, the Kiriko, is going to be staying on point and sitting on the payload and allowing it to go. Now all the Grizzlies have to do is stop this payload from reaching the very end of the map. If they are able to do that with 4 minutes remaining, then the Grizzlies will take home game number 2. Looks like Jimmy Buckets has his Death Blossom right here. I like what I see. Looks like he is in. It looks like a beautiful Zarya bubble. He gets 2 eliminations, maybe 3 right here. Oh, he gets taken out by this soldier. There was a beautiful Zarya bubble from Dyer right there, allowing Jimmy Buckets to stay alive inside of his ultimate. Dyer taking out the soldier right there, looking great. Blue doing his thing with some ice crystals right here. Looks like his ult might go down, allowing him to freeze the entirety of SWOCC. However, with that D.Va defense matrix up, it would not be good if that defense matrix takes it out. And it looks like a Mei ult from Blue goes down right there. Catches no one inside, though. That is so unfortunate. Blue does go down, but Royall takes out the Kiriko. Looks like the payload is slowly approaching the checkpoint, but Jimmy Buckets takes out the opposing Reinhardt. Dyer goes in with an ultimate. All of them caught inside of it. Looks like a D.Va ultimate right there. Looks like Jimmy Buckets is able to stay alive, and it looks like this D.Va is not going anywhere. I don't think she's going to be able to get out of this one. Looks like they're trying to stagger her, and they did a really good job at staggering this D.Va. Loving what I am seeing right here. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock. SWOCC is going to have to really put in some work to get through the Grizzlies' defenses right here. Seeing a lot of friendly jests going from Interstellar and Jay Turner right here talking about Dyer. It's great to have you guys in chat today. I made a deal with Dyer that if I did not cast his game tonight, I would be owing him 10 gifted subs. Looks like that's not going to happen. And as I'm rambling on about Dyer, it looks like the entirety of the Grizzlies has fallen apart right here. Looks like a team wipe on the side of the Lakers, and the checkpoint has been reached. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. All the Grizzlies have to do is stop them from getting to this blue rectangle right here. Once they do that, they will be taking home game number 2, making the score 1-1. But they do have to stop the Lakers first. Like Dyer is going in right now. doing what he can. Getting a shout, running into the backline. It looks like a cleanse right there from a Kiriko. That was a great cleanse from that Lakers Kiriko, I will admit. Jimmy Buckets and Blue going down right there. Looks like that Coalescence and Ryan pushing in right there with the soldier directly behind them. Not looking good for Dyer sitting there. Dyer does go down and Shully does go down as well. The Grizzlies are really going to have to come together right here before this payload hits this blue point. They're going to have to jump on right now or else they lose the point. And it looks like they don't quite get on as that Reaper ultimate takes out 3 of the Grizzlies. That is not good. So now that the score is 3-3, we are going to be going into overtime. The Grizzlies with 2 minutes remaining and the SWOCC Lakers with 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. So now what the overtime is instead of having the basic clock in order to capture the point and having the normal time limit, the Grizzlies will only have 2 minutes to capture the point, and the Lakers will have 2 minutes and 14 seconds to capture the point, as they were able to take the payload to the end of the game in slightly less time than the Grizzlies. Looks like the Grizzlies are attacking first and are going to be using their 2 minutes up first. Blue has switched over to Junkrat right here. Looks like we got Shully staying the same on Lucio. We got Jimmy Buckets on Reaper. We have Dyer on Junker Queen with Royall still on Baptiste. I'm excited to see what's about to go down right here. Looks like a Reinhardt, Reaper, Junkrat, Ana, and Lucio comp going in right now from the Lakers. Gonna look through the eyes, I think, of Dyer real fast, because I know Dyer is going to be leading the charge, and I want to be right up there in the front, just so these viewers can get the best experience possible. The 2 minutes are already cranking down. The 10 seconds are down already. A beautiful knife throw, actually. Getting ready to pull, leaving that knife in for as long as possible, dealing as much damage as he can. Simply just being a nuisance on Junker Queen, getting that bleed effect in is absolutely vital. Looks like the Grizzlies are already on point. The Junkrat goes down, courtesy of Blue, hitting a nice Ice Spike headshot. Jimmy Buckets gets taken out from the side, though. That is not a good thing. Looks like Dyer takes out the Lucio from the Lakers. Royall goes down, however. Looks like Blue is doing his absolute best right here to stay alive, but gets taken out by the Reaper as well. Looks like Dyer is the one trying to stay alive in the back right here. He's doing a great job of doing so. Gets 2 eliminations, one on the Ana, one on the Tracer. Getting a little bit of healing from this knife throw. Jimmy Buckets coming in right behind him and is getting another elimination. Looks like all they have left to deal with is this Lucio and Reaper. Now just the Lucio, and it looks like he goes down as well. Jimmy Buckets getting a lot of amazing kills. Oh my, that was beautiful. And it looks like the Grizzlies are taking the first point with 48 seconds left on the clock. Now, the one thing that is also different in overtime is that whenever a point is captured or a checkpoint is reached, the clock does not gain any extra time. You have to keep going on the amount of time that you were given from the beginning. So the Grizzlies are going to have to stay on the point for as long as absolutely possible. A beautiful ultimate from Dyer right here. Oh, but he gets slept and taken into the back line. It looks like Dyer avoids that ultimate from the Reinhardt and is able to take him out. Blue, Jimmy Buckets, and Dyer getting some more eliminations. Looks like this Reaper is running for his life, but you cannot run from Dyer from the MSU Grizzlies. Oh, my. Looking absolutely beautiful right here. Another team wipe from the Grizzlies. Looks like we are staying on point right here. We cannot get off point. If the Grizzlies if the Grizzlies do get off point for just a small amount of time, their turn will be ended and it will be time for them to defend with the SWOCC Lakers attacking. Looks like a little bit of a team comp change right here. Looks like a May ultimate from the Grizzlies goes down right here. Looking good. Dyer getting one, Blue getting one, but Blue and Jimmy Buckets both going down right here. Shully using his ultimate to keep himself and Dyer alive. It is up to these two to stay alive right now on point, but it's not looking very good for the two of them. Dyer goes out right there. Shully doing his best to stay alive and contest the point for his team. Overtime cranks down, and it looks like the Grizzlies made it 91 meters. 91.23 meters into the map. So that means in the 2 minutes and 14 seconds that The SWOCC Lakers are allotted. They have to make it past this point right here in order to win the game. So the Grizzlies are now the ones that are going to be defending with the SWOCC Lakers attacking. So as I said before, I will point out the exact location once more. The SWOCC Lakers are going to have to do their absolute best to capture this point right here, just as the Grizzlies had done, and make the payload drive all the way to this location in order to win the game and take round 2 away from the Grizzlies. And all the Grizzlies have to do is hold them off for 2 minutes and 14 seconds. And of course, overtime. Can't forget about overtime. Looks like the entirety of the Grizzlies is sitting in this one room. I want to go see what's going on. Are we having a party in here? I think we're all having a party in here. It's a beautiful team right here, guys. All right, I'm ready to see what's about to go down. I haven't seen this from the Grizzlies before. I'm almost scared. I don't know what's going on. All right, looks like they figured out where the Grizzlies are hiding. All right, Maywall goes up right there. Looks like the Sombra's running around the back. Looks like a full brawl going on right here in this center. Lots of damage being dealt to the Grizzlies right here. Looks like a Reaper in the backline that has been taken care of by Bloo. Looking great, Bloo. 1 minute and 45 seconds left for the Lakers to take this point. Looks like the Lucio also goes down right here. Looks like they're backing the Rhine up. Kiriko gets taken out by Dyer's knife. And it looks like this Reinhardt is about to go down as well. As the Reinhardt does now go down, the Reaper is backing up out of fear. Looking good. Looking good, Grizzlies. 1 minute and 24 seconds left on the clock for the Lakers to capture this point. Looks like Blue gets hacked right there by the Symmetra, but she almost had to pay for it right there with Dyer and Shully directly on him. A wall gets the Reaper outside. A beautiful Maywall. Looks like a Kiriko cleanse right there going down for the Lakers side. Looks like Blue almost goes down right there, saving himself, however. Looks like Dyer has been hacked, and he is being hurt very bad right there. Looks like Dyer goes down. It is now up. Looks like a Baptiste window goes down. Jimmy Buckets gets taken out as well. However, Blue is able to get an elimination. Royall and Shully both go down, and it looks like the Lakers are now on the point, with Blue still trying to stay alive. 1/3 of the point has been captured. Okay, Blue is doing his best to stay alive out here, trying to fight this Lucio. Looks like the point will go to the Lakers. However, they will not have a lot of time. They will only have 20 seconds to get the point all the way to where they needed to go, to where the Grizzlies got to. Oh, and it looks like a beautiful ultimate from Blue right there, being able to take him out, being able to take out that Kiriko. Looks like Dyer goes in as well, but Royall and Blue both go down. Shully as well, and now there is overtime cranking. All the Grizzlies have to do is get the Lakers off this point for a very small amount of time, and they are winning this second game. They may let them push up a slight amount more and let themselves regroup to hit them full force, which is something that they're going to need to do to get them off point. The SWOCC Lakers cannot underestimate them. Looks like Dyer's out here checking to see where the Sombra is. The Sombra is still running around rampant. I do see a Sombra ultimate though, and I do see a Jimmy Buckets Reaper ultimate on the side of the Grizzlies. This payload is inching closer and closer to, and it looks like a lot's going down from the Lakers right here. Jimmy Buckets able to get one, however, 4 of the Grizzlies go down, Blue being the last alive. This is not looking good for the Grizzlies. It looks like they are not able to get on point in time. And it looks like the game goes to the SWOCC Lakers. The score is now 2-0 with SWOCC Lakers in the lead. We'll be going into round number 3, which will be match point for SWOCC Lakers. However, Dyer is going to have an absolutely amazing play of the game. I can already feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, after this play of the game, we are going to be switching it over to a BRB screen, and we're going to be getting ready for game number 3. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. I will see you then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game number 3 of the Overwatch 2 Premier Series. This is the first game of the season. We are the MSU Grizzlies, and tonight we're going up against the SWOCC Lakers. The Lakers are currently up 2-0, and if history repeats itself, the Grizzlies are going to be bringing it back with a reverse sweep, but we will see, as we did last semester. Now, this is Circuit Royale, a more city-looking map. This is also an escort map. If you're unfamiliar with what escort means, that means the attacking team will have to hop on this beautiful little race car right here, and they'll have to take it all the way to the opposing side of the field, following this cute little blue bar right there. Now, the attacking team, our yellow team, is going to be our very own MSU Grizzlies over here. Let's go ahead and take a look. It won't let me in the spawn room.
You win. That's messed up, man.
It won't let... Oh, I forgot. I happen to have a special guest with me today.
Oh, dude.
This is Brad.
It's me, Brad.
This is Brad. He is going to be co-casting with me on this third game. I'm excited to have him here.
It's me, Brad.
It's Brad. I'm very excited to have him with me.
Nothing more. Just Brad.
Nothing more, nothing less. The man himself. He's a very, very beautiful man here at MSU. He's going to be casting with me. Looks like we have Royall on Life Weaver.
Dyer on the Rhine. I did not expect this.
Dyer on the Reinhardt with Blue on the Reaper.
A little offended. Hey.
Jimmy Buckets on Sojourn.
Whoa. What are they doing?
Oh, the Life Weaver.
They're going around.
Oh my.
He's there. Oh, he's going to die.
Oh, he might go down right here.
Oh,
that was a beautiful strategy. I wasn't even ready for that. Looks like Dyer goes down right there, getting shot by the entirety of the Lakers. But that also proved as a small distraction, allowing this payload to get a little bit of distance.
You know, it's good to get experimental. If they don't see you coming.
Good to get experimental.
I mean,
if the Lakers are not expecting it, they can't counter it.
True.
Looks like Dyer has switched over to Sigma. Now, this is the Dyer I know.
Okay, now this is...
And if you were to happen to log on to the TikTok page of the MSU Grizzlies, go to TikTok, type in WP Grizzlies, just like you see here on Twitch, you'll find in the next couple days a beautiful Dyer clip on this map, on this character right here, on Sigma, an impossible situation that he survives and wins for his team.
That was fantastic.
It's fantastic.
No, that was a fantastic. It's unbelievable. Promotion for
Looks like Blue over here.
That was right.
Blue over here on Widow. Looks like trying to get some damage. It gets a little bit of damage on that Bastion.
Oh, he's shooting him. He's got him. Oh. Okay.
Alright, looks like he's going to go for a little bit of a trick shot right. Oh! That's huge!
Flux.
That's a huge ultimate, huge gravitic flux from Dyer, hitting the 4-man. Will they give him the ace? Will they give him the 5-man? Jimmy Bucket steals the 5-man from Dyer. Oh, wait. Is that who I think it is? Is this an Alari pylon?
Oh my god.
Oh my.
The first Alari pylon.
The first Alari that we see here.
My goodness. The first Alari pylon of the season.
Alright, looks like the Lakers
They
switched over to Sigma as well.
Dude, they've been on Sigma.
Oh, they've been on Sigma. Thank you, Brad.
Anytime.
I didn't realize.
Anytime, Spencer. Anytime.
Looks like an ultimate going down right here from the opposing Bastion on the SWOCC Lakers team. Dyer going in on Sigma right now, getting some damage put down. Looks like he's going to have to try to absorb as much of this damage-boosted Bastion as he can. That minigun is absolutely tearing through Dyer's health, but he's somehow staying alive.
He's in it.
He's in it.
The Alari pylon.
The Alari pylon is saving him right now, actually at full health at the moment. Royall taking down Edumacator.
Oh, they're pushing back up.
And looks like the payload is continuing.
Payload's right back. Right, it's moving. That's for sure. Oh, they got 4 ults.
Looks like 4 ults. Blues just got done cranking. Looks like every single ult is ready to be used by the Grizzlies right here.
Oh, are we gonna see a flash?
Also, I did notice that Miss Piggy7 in chat said that if the Grizzlies win, they're gonna buy a Lamborghini for all of us, and I'm really hoping that includes your loyal Shoutcaster.
I need a Lamborghini.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one. I mean,
actually, think about the tax.
Looks like a gravitic flux. Oh, Dyer!
With the flux. With
the 5-man flux. Looking beautiful, and a sunstrike from Alari right there, but it does not claim anything, and it looks like it claims 2.
Okay, 2 of them.
2 of them. Oh my, that was a beautiful accretion from Dyer.
Lucio got the res? What?
That's been confusing me this whole time.
Okay.
Looks like the second checkpoint has almost been reached by the Grizzlies right here.
They're right there, but they're struggling at the end. Look at that.
Looks like...
Oh, look at that amplification matrix. This is gone now. Remember the word.
Good pylon right there from the Alari on the Grizzlies team. Looks like a lot's going down. It looks like Blue gets taken out. The Bastion from the
Sigma
Lakers goes
behind.
down as well.
Oh my gosh! Shully
It
just
looks like
flew.
Shully is flying up in the air on Baptiste right now.
Lucio got another res on the... Okay.
Another res.
A res right in Dyer's face. Dyer cannot be happy about that. Personally, I would not let that slide.
Personally, I wouldn't let it slide either.
Oh, I don't think he has a choice.
Not looking good for my boy Dyer right here.
I think he's got
Jimmy
on this side.
Buckets
That's
going
just
in
once.
right now, getting an elimination with that pulse bomb. Like Dyer creating a little bit of space right here, getting his ultimate, gets ready. Oh, it's huge. That's a huge flux, and he goes down, getting an elimination, gets taken out. He eliminated himself.
He dies to his own splash damage from those little balls.
Oh, that is so upsetting. Jimmy Buckets going in, gets an elimination, but is immediately rezzed by the opposing Mercy. Looks like Blue gets taken out by the Bastion as well.
Lucio on Mercy is pocketing the crap out of their Bastion, may I say. Like, those two are tied by the umbilical cord.
Saphira in the chat says, let him cook. But Interstellar comes back with the, who let him cook? I don't know who to believe right now.
Oh, man. They're still in the process of cooking. I mean, if you
They're
stop,
turning up the heat right now.
if you stop cooking too early, it comes out raw. So they're clearly still cooking. If you
They're
ask me.
clearly cooking.
They're
They're getting
cooking.
ready to come
They're
right
in the
back in.
kitchen. They're turning up the heat.
Looks like Blue has switched over to Hanzo.
Oh,
Oh, huge
he missed-
gravitic flux
he
on the
missed the
Grizzlies
rock.
right there. But a
still
good
holding
lamp from Shully keeps him alive.
Dyer is getting hosed down by the Bastion.
I'm ready to see this Alari ultimate come into play. Shully gets taken out. Blue and Jimmy Buckets are fairly low at the moment. However, they are being catered to by this Alari pylon.
Huh.
Trying to get a good aerial view right here to see
Alari pylon
everything
back up.
going on. Looks like an Alari ultimate
Alari
going
ult.
down.
Hits
And
the
it hits
Bastion.
at least 2. Some damage going out right there.
Doesn't take any.
Doesn't get any
lives.
victims though.
Ooh, a
Big
hack
ultimate
from
from the Lakers right here. Looks like a Baptiste window right here as well.
Amplification
Looks like
is right
a
back up.
team wipe
Ooh,
by
man.
the Lakers.
They're holding him here. They got him. They got him stuck.
All right, 35 seconds left on the clock. All right, looks like the Grizzlies are going to have to make this final push right here. Ready to see what's about to go down right here. Looks like Jimmy Buckets does have his ultimate ready. I also got to point out, to everybody watching today, you would never have known by his gameplay, but Jimmy Buckets is very, very under the weather right now. He's not feeling very good. My boy can barely talk to his teammates today, but he's still here playing. This is the passion that we have on the Grizzlies team right here. This is passion.
He's got all he's got.
Looks like a big ultimate from Dyer.
Let's
Jimmy
see.
Buckets taking out the Mercy. No res is happening
focusing on the
today.
Bastion.
Looks like another gravitic flux. And it looks
Oh,
like an
Hollow
ultimate from
Dragons.
Blue right there.
Sigma behind. He just rocked Blue.
It looks like Jimmy Buckets and Royall taking out the last of the players.
They got
and
it.
it
They
looks
got
like it was a team kill from the Grizzlies. Brad calling out that the team kill is here and that the Grizzlies...
And they got a minute 30 back on the clock.
Right. Grizzlies have 1 minute 30 seconds added to their time in order to take this payload all the way to the end.
It's a shame they lose 10 seconds of it just waiting for the payload to spin.
I
My
know.
gosh.
It's like a lot going on right now. I'm getting
If
caught
I
on
were
walls.
Dyer, I'd take that high ground right next to him.
Looks like a lot going on right here. A lot of damage being traded. Dyer is cooking, says Shoutlaw. Mama Buckets.
Cheering on her boy.
Oh!
Oh,
huge
big
accretion
rock.
rock. Oh my.
Send him hurtling.
Alright, looks like we have Blue on Reaper now.
Interesting.
Jimmy Buckets still staying on Sojourn.
How often do you see Blue on Reaper?
Huh?
How often do you see Blue on Reaper? Like never.
Not very often. It's
No,
usually
never.
Jimmy
It's
Buckets who
always
hops on
Jimmy.
Reaper. Big Bastion window right here from Shully.
Oh,
Looks like a hack goes out on Dyer. Shully and Blue and Dyer, all three of them go down right here. 25 seconds left in the map. In the match, I mean.
Can they pull it out?
Can they pull it off? Looks like Royall has switched over to Honor right here. Jimmy Buckets now on Tracer.
Oh, they're making a dash for it.
Looks like they're going to be making a dash, trying to get on. Oh, looks like he's getting caught out in the open by that Baptiste. That is not good.
Back on those.
Nothing is scarier than a Baptiste with good aim.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Dyer's going to have to make a stand right here. Try to get this gravitic flux and take out a few. Beautiful, beautiful shield right there from Dyer. The Grizzlies have got to take this all the way to the end.
They don't gotta, but they
Huge
should.
gravitic flux right here.
Flux is ready. Is he gonna whip it
The
out?
flux is ready. Looks like he's trying to absorb.
Oh.
staying alive thanks to the support.
He's been hacked like 3 different times. Oh, and he's gone.
Dyer is down. Shully is down. It is up to Royall on here with Jimmy Buckets. Looks like Royall goes down as well. It is up to just our man Jimmy Buckets.
Come on.
Does he have it? It looks like he doesn't quite get that.
Just short.
Just short of the blink. All right. The score is now 2-0. They have gotten a decent amount of distance. So all the Grizzlies have to do is stop them from reaching this point.
You think what are you gonna bet? What are you putting down? You think they're gonna make it, or where are they gonna hold them?
It's gonna be rough.
I'm thinking right here on this hill.
It's gonna be rough. I'm thinking right here.
One thing
right
I
here?
know about Jimmy Buckets, Blue, Jazz, Royall, and Shully. It's this hill. They'll hold them.
They'll hold them.
They'll hold them.
I think I got some faith in our Grizzlies right here.
I have faith.
I have faith. Like I said earlier in this map, if history repeats itself, the Grizzlies will take this home.
Maybe Shetland's got a point. Maybe the temperature's too hot.
Maybe the temperature is too hot.
Maybe we're overcooking.
Maybe we're burning.
Oh man.
We might have to see. We might have to calm ourselves down a little bit out here.
Okay.
Brad with the important call-outs right here.
Turn it down to a simmer for a little bit.
I also got to show a little bit of respect to my man Blue right here. He's using the exact same Hanzo skin that I like to use in my free time when I play Overwatch. I don't like this game, but... Whoa!
You love Overwatch 2.
I love Overwatch 2.
We love Overwatch 2.
I'm getting paid to say this.
Yes.
Anyways.
I'm not. No one pays me.
All right. Julian Does says, who is winning? I don't know Overwatch. Right now, the SWOCC Lakers are currently beating the Grizzlies 2-0.
Julian Does. Classic
Julian Does
Classic
move.
Julian Does.
We love our man, Julian Does.
Who's winning? I don't watch Overwatch.
Oh!
Okay, he got the headshot. Julian, just for your
Jackson Blue with a
now,
beautiful shot with Hanzo right there. Oh, and it looks like he's down.
It's 0 for the Grizzlies, 2 for the SWOCC
2 for
Lakers.
the SWOCC.
2 for the SWOCC. It's first to 3.
Looks like the Grizzlies are doing their best to keep high ground right here. Lots of good shots going off right here. Doing a little bit of healing. A little bit of a pulse to get over to Jimmy Buckets.
That's a good point. The Dire Sigma is fantastic.
This guy
can play Sigma.
Yeah, this Dire guy, he can play some tank.
This guy can play Sigma.
The gap, the diff is too real. We have to be mentioning this tank diff right here.
Oh.
Looks like he is going in to show us about that diff. Big accretion rock.
He got rocked. That's embarrassing.
Not as much embarrassing as it is a little snap back to reality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you remember earlier, Dyer rocked Happy Ramen mid-all.
That is true.
Which was awesome.
That is true.
So,
that Sigma rock was absolutely beautiful from Dyer. Blue getting another elimination on Hanzo. Jimmy Buckets. Sorry, I was about to call out that Jimmy Buckets got an elimination, but it was just on a Baptiste lamp.
We're getting too distracted. Back to business.
Oh, huge ultimate from Blue right here. That is big. That is so big. That is so big. Oh my
God.
Dyer getting a double Blue, pitting them in the corner with that dragon ultimate. Oh my, looking great right here. Royall and Dyer getting the last 2. It looks like that is a team wipe by the Grizzlies. Looking good. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock right here.
Force that rock down that Mercy's throat, dude. That was messed up.
That was brutal. I'm ready to see what Blue's about to do. I want to spectate Blue. I want to see what he's doing.
I want to see him hit something.
I want to see him hit a beautiful headshot.
Come on, I believe.
That barrier.
Just wait.
It's Jay Turner says winnable, and it's definitely winnable here.
I believe it's winnable.
I also do want to mention, I am apologizing because I'm responding to your comments late. However, you must understand. Oh, that was a big,
there's a lot going
big
on.
Bastion ultimate.
That's 3 down. 4 down. They're not pushing point.
Yeah, they're about to C9.
They're back on it. Minute 36 on the clock for the SWOCC Lakers.
However, if they do make it to this checkpoint right here, they'll be up to about 3 minutes.
They still got the hill, and the hill is probably
Yes, the turning point for Circuit Royale. This map right here
is the insurmountable hill. Can they make it? If there's one thing I got faith in, it's
Jimmy Buckets.
It's these boys and girls.
Jimmy Buckets hitting the shots. Blue going in with a beautiful headshot from Blue right there. Oh my! But Blue gets taken out, and so does Jimmy Buckets. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Interstellar says no one likes this game.
True.
That is so true. Oh, this game is horrible. I'm just kidding.
But we love Overwatch.
We love Overwatch here at MSU.
Wink.
Yeah, wink.
Wink. We love
When's
Overwatch.
our paycheck coming in? I'm just kidding. Anyways.
They don't pay me.
anyways. Looks like Dyer coming in with a
They should,
gravitic
though.
flux right
You
here,
know,
saying
they paid me,
hello
they
to
make
the
money.
opposition. This hill is rough, guys.
They're pushing a good chunk of that hill.
Oh!
Dyer blew
Oh!
up. Dyer blew up because Hanzo looked at him. My gosh.
Oh my.
There goes.
Oh, what is going on here?
Bastion.
Shully barely able to stay alive, just trying to get out at this point.
Yeah, this is running. Get out of it. Oh man.
Oh, this is not good. Looks like this payload is about to hit
Yeah.
checkpoint number 2.
And they got what? What are they? They got 246, 245 right now. What do they got?
413. This is going to be hard to keep.
This is gonna be.
The Grizzlies are going to have to stop them and not let them get to whereabouts was it right here
Right
in
there.
under 4 minutes.
That is not.
Oh,
That's rough.
that's going to be difficult.
That's
But I feel like the Grizzlies have it.
We got Flux. Dragons.
Last season, on the brink of defeat, when it looked like it was about to be over, the Grizzlies were able to come back.
They pulled through.
They pulled through.
Sigma Fluxes.
Oh! Dyer's staying alive somehow.
Through the
How is Dyer
immortality.
doing this?
Through the-
Oh, as I say that. So Blue is doing his best to stay alive right here as well.
Shully threw a massive immortality that saved Dyer's life in that moment with the dragons. In case you didn't
Looks
see
like the
it.
payload
Beautiful.
is almost here.
But it's a desperate last attempt from the Grizzlies.
Looks like an ultimate from Royall goes down, but she goes down, and
without a tank to
that's
secure the space.
it's not okay.
Whoever,
Looks like these SWOCC Lakers have taken home tonight's game in the very first
Look at that
preseason game.
Whoever wins this can have my firstborn child, Miss Piggy 7. You
Player of
owe.
the game goes to Dyer on Sigma.
Someone owes the
Good.
SWOCC Lakers their firstborn.
Some good plays from both teams right
This
here.
is a fantastic.
Good games to the SWOCC
fantastic
Lakers.
surge. Flux.
SWOCC Lakers take it home 0-3. It was a good game for everybody. And I'll see everybody next week in game number 2.